Shaquille O'Neal is way more than a basketball legend. The man who earned nicknames like the Big Diesel and Shaq Daddy during his dominant period in the NBA has remade himself into a business titan, building a vast and diversified empire worth $400 million. His story isn't about capitalizing on fame. That's just making smart investments, being true to himself, and building a brand that speaks to millions. This is how Shaq used his personal brand and business acumen to turn out to be one of the most successful off-the-court athletes. One of the key principles that led to Shaq's business success is authenticity. The transition from sports to business can be even rockier for many athletes. After retiring from active careers, some athletes experience financial burdens to which poor investments or ignorance over money matters contribute. However, Shaq approached his business ventures similarly to how he approached basketball. He wanted to dominate, but more importantly, he wanted to do it his way. It's a simple yet powerful formula. Shaq invests only in what he loves. That was his guiding principle through hordes of opportunities down the years, as he sought to make a portfolio he could call real life, one that he liked and was personalized to him. He didn't believe in products that Shaq himself didn't use. This is why he famously turned down deals with major brands like Wheaties and Starbucks. He doesn't eat Wheaties, and moreover, he doesn't drink coffee. So why promote something he wasn't into? That doesn't mean this level of authenticity has culminated in consumer trust for Shaq's endorsements. When people attach Shaq's face to a product, they know full well it means he really believes in it. This approach makes him one of the most bankable celebrities for endorsements, and it's why companies are falling over themselves to partner with him. It's not just food and retail that Shaq showed business acumen for. He also made some savvy tech investments, one of them in the home security company Ring. Years before Ring was a household name, Shaq saw something in its innovative camera systems that let people monitor properties anywhere. When big-name investors like Shark Tank passed on the opportunity, Shaq jumped in, trusting his instincts over conventional wisdom. It wasn't just a financial investment for Shaq, as he appeared in commercials for the company, leveraging his celebrity status to raise its profile. When Amazon purchased Ring for over $1 billion, Shaq was handsomely rewarded for his decision. It wasn't the first time he saw potential where others didn't. Another huge win in Shaq's portfolio has to do with his early investment in Google. At the time when Google was just a baby company, nowhere near the behemoth tech conglomerate it is today, Shaq took a chance on the future. That proved to be one of the smartest decisions he'd ever taken. The meteoric rise of Google turned it into one of the most highly valued companies in the world, and instantly raised Shaq's net worth with his early involvement in the company. Tech ventures like these prove Shaquille doesn't follow trends, but creates them. The mere fact that he will invest in companies when people around him raise eyebrows speaks volumes about an innate understanding of future potential, which aided him quite well. Beyond tech, Shaq has built a very strong portfolio in physical businesses, most notably in food and fitness. Early on, he saw the opportunity in franchise businesses, steady, passive income. The first big foray into this world was with Five Guys, one of America's fastest-growing burger chains. O'Neal owned an astonishing 155 Five Guys franchises, a whole 10% of the entire chain. It wasn't a lucky break either. It was calculated. Five Guys was in the process of rapid expansion, and Shaq saw a way to get along with that growth and further diversify his income. Owning these franchises put passive revenue in his pocket, while he could remain free to pursue other endeavors, moving knowledge that would prove useful in the future. Eventually, Shaq did sell his stake in Five Guys, but that wasn't the end of his food ventures. Instead, he opened a restaurant chain bearing his name, Shaquille's, a very fancy schmancy restaurant chain mirroring his love for good food and his larger-than-life persona. The restaurants allowed Shaq to create something that is uniquely his own, further building his brand and ensuring his legacy extends beyond endorsements. Adding to his food endeavors, Shaq has indeed made huge moves in the fitness industry. He once had upwards of over 40 gyms. Yes, over 40, and over 150 car washes. These are businesses that very few think about being lucrative with steady streams of passive income. In most ways, these are recession-proof businesses. People are always washing their cars, and fitness remains an exponentially growing industry as more people put a higher focus on health and wellness. Shaq's most high-profile food venture in recent years is with Papa John's, with whom he is more than a brand ambassador. He is on the company's board. He joined the company after going through a very public PR crisis. The influence Shaq has within Papa John's goes well outside of commercials. He holds an active voice in how to run the company, and he has been there to help rebrand the company after several crises. But Shaq made a calculated risk by aligning himself with such a well-known yet troubled brand. Of course, it has very much paid off now, with Papa John's resurgence partly due to the involvement of Shaq himself. This is just a testament to his ability to see potential where others would see problems, and how his brand can be leveraged to affect positive change. Other than focusing only on consumer-facing business, Shaq is also heavily invested in real estate, and that has really become another major cornerstone of his empire. The years have seen Shaq quietly build an impressive real estate portfolio. Real estate is a big factor in Shaq's plan for wealth building, as this, by and large, tends to be a long-term investment. Property values go up with time, while real estate can bring in consistent, continually positive cash flow through rent, leasing, or sales. The moves Shaq has made here ensure that his money will continually roll in, even if the rest of his enterprise has cooled off. His diversified approach to real estate reflects the same strategy he has for investments in general. The center of Shaquille O'Neal's empire is his personal brand, arguably the most valuable thing he has. In addition, Shaq has built a brand that is synonymous with fun, authenticity, and all around being a big personality. Whether it's in commercials, starring on TNTs inside the NBA, or promoting his business ventures, the big man wants to make people smile. That charisma oozes seamlessly into his business ventures. People love Shaq because he's relatable, authentic, and doesn't take himself seriously. And hopefully, and as we've seen, this is what's made him so successful in the business world. He really makes serious business appear like just some good fun. None of these things from this gigantic empire ever seems to bother him or stress him out. Whether talking about investments in Google, Shaq seems to infuse these things with levity and joy. This fun factor has made him an attractive partner for companies and industries of all kinds. What makes people want to do business with Shaq is because he's laid back, approachable, and never appears to let the weight of big deals get to him. Shaquille O'Neal's $400 million empire didn't get built overnight. It's smart, diversified investments with a keen sense of business and a commitment to authenticity. Keeping his personal brand intact and maintaining trends, I'm sure we'll see Shaquille go up and up from here. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.